Oh, good. Everybody, come in. Sit down. Sit. Scoot that chair back. No, no, no. In fact, you slither over there. Don't leave that thick slime trail. You pick that up. I don't want you two sitting near each other. No, not after that hang glider class. We're not having that. Okay. Now, I know. I'm going to tell you that. There's a storm brewing. There's a thunderstorm. Okay. And now, I know. I hear it. I know y'all want to go out and play in it, and we will. But we can't go out and play in the thunderstorm until we go through today's lesson. Did everybody read chapter 4? This many. 4. No, not your Aunt from Venus. Chapter 4 in your study manual? Right, okay. Well, you're just going to have to take notes. Yeah, turn your flipper over and write on that. Yeah, I don't have any, that's not my fault. Okay, turn it over, lay it on the desk, wipe it off, and write on that. Okay. So today, I know everybody's excited. Everybody's excited, and we're going to get there. Today, we are going to discuss towels. Is everyone excited? We're going to talk about towels. Have any of you had experience with towels? Any kind of towels? Can you name some different kinds of towels? No. That sounds more like a grizzly bear, actually. Yeah. No, you don't eat. We don't eat towels or grizzly bears. Just stop. You're wrong. Okay, just stop talking. You saw a towel, or it could have been a horse. Yeah, it is kind of hard to tell them apart. Let me just go over some basic definitions, okay? All right, we're gonna go play in the thunderstorm. Just hang on. I know it makes you feel like you're at home. Yeah, we'll get there. All right. So I have my cards that I printed up, and we're gonna go over some basic definitions first. We're gonna go over a basic definition of towels, and then we're gonna talk about different types of towels. Okay. First of all, we have the most basic definition of towels. A towel is a piece of absorbent fabric or paper used for drying or wiping a body or a surface. So you can use it on a body or on maybe like a countertop or, right, yeah, it could be really kind of any kind of surface. So it doesn't just have to be for personal use. Now, what's the function of a towel? Appetizer. No, you don't. Snurg, we don't eat everything here. Okay, I know you're under the impression that humans just eat absolutely everything like we're human garbage disposals. We really don't eat literally everything. I've never seen anybody eat a towel, and if you go around eating towels, you're going to stand out. See, this is why you need to pay attention. This is what happens. You come in here and you don't listen. You pick at your gills and you don't listen to me. Do you want to work at the DMV the rest of your life, or do you want to get out there and integrate with normal society? Okay, then you're going to have to learn to listen. So you're picking at your gills right now. Stop it. There's an additional thing you need to know about towels. Towels in general, any kind of towel that you're talking about, it's going to draw moisture through direct contact. So say you have spilled some water on a countertop. You don't lick it up. No. See, that's another thing. You're not going to ever get to go out into the general population of humans doing that. No. You would take a towel and lay it on the water, and it kind of just draws the water up. It draws moisture through direct contact, often using a blotting or a rubbing motion. Just kind of take it and do that or like that. Yeah. So that's how towels work. Now we're going to talk about different types of towels. And there are multiple kinds of towels that we're going to talk about today. And I have some examples of a few of those. Not all of them, but I have examples of a few. No, they're not snacks for after. Did you not hear what I just said? Not literally. It's not for eating. they're not snacks for later. You might use them when you come in from playing in the Thunderstorm. Now we might use them for that. See, and then you can actually see it in use. So that'll be good. All right. Different types of towels. Now I have some examples of some of these. We have hand towels, bath towels, kitchen towels, beach towels, and paper towels. So a paper towel is a good example of a towel that is made of something other than just absorbent fabric. All right. I'll give you a little history, a little background about towels. It's fascinating. I know, it's so interesting. The invention of the towel is commonly associated with the city of Bursa, Turkey, in the 17th century. No, not like turkey that you eat. It's actually, no, we haven't gotten into geography yet. Just suffice it to say it's a country. It's not the food. Turkish towels began as a flat, woven piece of cotton or linen called a pestimel, often hand embroidered. Very fancy. Pestimel. Stay with me here. As the Ottoman Empire grew, so did the use of the towel. Weavers embroidered more elaborate designs and aided by their knowledge of carpet weaving. So as their expertise grew and the craft and the skill grew of weaving carpet, they incorporated that into their towel designs. It's pretty cool. We're getting more into current times. By the 18th century, towels began to feature loops, and I'm going to show you that. Loops sticking up from the pile of the material. These looped towels became known as havli. And towels today still have these little loops, and I'm going to show you that. Over time, this word has changed to havlu, the Turkish word for towel, and means with loops, which is part of the absorbency, the terry cloth absorbency towel. I'm going to show you that. Now, towels were not available to everyone on a wide scale for a long time. It wasn't something that you couldn't pop down to Target in the 17th century and buy you some towels. That's one of many reasons why we're fortunate to be on Earth at this period of time, is that we do have things that we don't even think of and that we don't even appreciate that just a few centuries ago were impossible. Towels became affordable in the 19th century, which really wasn't that long ago. The 19th century with the cotton trade and industrialization, mass production and things like that. Up until then, if you wanted really fancy towels, you had to have lots of money. Today, now, towels are available in a really wide variety of sizes, materials, and designs. Pretty much any kind of towel you could want, you could probably find. Yeah. I know this is card heavy today. Yeah. But if you'd read chapter 4, and I'm starting to think none of you actually read it. Did you read another book? Don't open all your eyes and look at me and say that again. See, you can't do it without laughing. Yeah, you ate your book again, didn't you? You hear that thunderstorm out there? You're going to miss that. You eat one more book this semester, and I'm not going to give you a weed eater as a snack when you graduate. You lose your wheat. Don't cry. Lord, don't cry. Oh, no. I came prepared today. I always have a crier in my class. All right. Take this. The mop is right behind your desks. It's right behind your chairs. You're going to have to look. Turn your other head. You see better with that one anyway. Okay. Take this. Take it. And when... Let me know when you've got it all in there, because then I have to take it back. It's class rules. Another little thing about towels. Now, you remember when we discussed in chapter 2 lodging? We talked about humans and the places they like to stay. And hotels. Remember that? Yeah, we had a little chat about that. Yeah, you don't drink from the pool. Yeah, I know. See, I just get a feeling for you guys, and sometimes I just know when I just instinctively know that when I release you, there's gonna be a problem, and then I just see you as that person that's gonna look at the hotel pool. It's like your own giant water bowl, and it's either gonna be that or the toilet, but the pool is a lot harder. Never mind. Just don't worry about that. I mentioned that because I'm going to tell you about hotels here. Just a little tidbit of information. Some hotels provide towels and bathrobes embedded with washable RFID tags to deter theft. So the tag is in there. You can't really see it, but it has a little sensor on it. And if you try to take it out of the hotel, it's going to set off an alarm. Yeah, so they can put out their nice towels and bathrobes and not have to worry so much about theft because it's not a tag you can actually see on the outside. It's inside the material. It's pretty smart. So let's talk about the different types of towels. Oh, we're going to miss that storm if y'all don't listen. Types of towels. All right, you done? Oh, God, that's full. Oh. There's no more? All right. I hope not. All right, we'll get through this quick. Bath towel. This is the one you're probably going to hear about the most. The bath towel is used for drying the body when it's wet, such as after bathing or showering. Usually a bath towel is going to be rectangular in shape, around 30 inches by 60 inches. So 30 inches this way, 60 this way. So it wraps around the body. It's going to, you can wrap it around and dry off. And then we have the beach towel. And I have a couple examples of beach towels. The beach towel is usually a bit larger than a bath towel. And it's used for drying off and for wiping sand off the body or objects. Because sand gets on everything. Or it could be used as a surface upon which to lie if you want to lay out in the sun. It often has colorful patterns. And look at this. Now, this particular beach towel is not rectangular. It's very large, but it's actually round and looks like a giant lemon slice and has these little things on it. Now, the loops, I was going to tell you about the loops. See how it has the pretty bright colors? The loops, look at that. Now, if you look at the surface of this material, everybody come up as close as you can. It has little loops, little tiny loops of thread. And that aids in the absorption of water. Isn't that cool? You're going to see that a lot on towels. If you look at them up close, you will see that. Now, this is another example of a beach towel. This one is just plain blue. It has Carnival on it because I got it on my cruise. Oh, you were not ready for a cruise, honey. I know humans who aren't ready for it. It's some parts of it are interesting. But you see the nice design on here? That's just an example of how the fabric itself can look a little different on some towels. And it also has the little loops. If you look at it up close, you can see the little loops. So, all right. And then we have what is known as a foot towel. Now, you will see these a lot in hotels and motels. It's a small rectangular towel, and it's one that you place on the bathroom floor to stand on after finishing a shower or a bath. It can be used in place of a bath mat. And I have a picture of a foot towel. Let's see. And sometimes, it's usually just a little bit thicker than a regular towel. Not always, but usually a little bit thicker, and it's smaller than a bath towel, so you're not going to confuse the two. So it looks like that. And then we have the hand towel. The hand towel is significantly smaller than a bath towel. It's usually around 12 inches by 24 inches, and it's used for drying the hands after washing them. And I have a hand towel. Oh, we're not going to miss the storm. Don't wet yourself again. This is an example of a hand towel. You see it has a nice little finished little thing here, little extra feature there. Just the material's a little different there, and then it has the hem there. And this is something that you would just hang up in a bathroom, and you can use this to dry your hands on after you wash them. See how much smaller it is, especially compared to something like a beach towel? Yeah, and they can come in all colors, patterns. They can have embroidery on them. This is just a plain white hand towel. We're getting there. We're getting there. Hold on. Paper towel. Okay. A paper towel is a piece of paper that can be used once as a towel and then be disposed of. It can often be found in a roll. Now, I did not bring a roll of paper towels today because, no, I know if you had spotted it in the room before I got in here, you would have eaten it. But I did bring these. Now, I have two different types of paper towels. They look similar, but they are a little different. See, these are folded like this. It's almost like a C, kind of the way it's folded. But see, they're not terribly big. Now, this is an example of a paper towel that you would use once and then discard. This is not something that you're going to wash in the washing machine and use again. And I have a little stack of them. They stack quite neatly, as you can see here. A little stack of paper towels. And then we also have these. Now, these may look similar. They kind of are, but they're folded differently. These paper towels are folded in such a way that they kind of overlap, and you can put them in a dispenser where you pull one and it kind of brings the next one up, you see. So if you have these in a dispenser, you pull one out and the little flap of the next one, the tab is going to kind of stick out. It's kind of like tissues, yeah, kind of like facial tissues, so you can grab the next one. But they're folded like this, see, and they're not as big, and they are a little bit thinner. But that's another example of a single-use paper towel. All right, and we have paper towel holders, especially for the rolls. Paper towel holders come in a variety of styles for holding and dispensing paper towels. And a good example of that would be in our break room, you know, the one that has the little things on the side and the roll fits snugly in there. And some sit on the counter and they just have a little piece of wood or metal or something that you just you just stick the roll down on that. Yeah. All right, now we have also a sports towel or a gym towel. It's a similar size as a hand towel and is used during a workout to dry yourself off if you have sweat, or to make a barrier between the gym equipment, the gym machines, and your skin. Now, gym towel, I have a picture of that. You can see here, and they do vary in size, but here we have an example of a gym towel around the neck here, and you carry that with you, and you can use it, like it says, to wipe down the equipment or to, you know, absorb sweat. You can get them in different colors, patterns. Some of them have advertisements on them. So that's an example of a gym towel or a sports towel. And then we have a kitchen towel, which is a cloth used to dry dishes, cutlery, etc. after they've been washed, or for various cleanup jobs around the kitchen. These are very useful, and I have a ton of these, so I brought in one that a very good friend gave me. And these often have very colorful designs and colors on them. This one has little foxes on it, and it says Happy Harvest. See? And this is how big it is when you fold it out. And it's just plain on the back. Although the design kind of bleeds through, you can kind of see it a little bit. And it too has the little loops. Most towels, except paper towels, will probably have those little loops. So this is a pretty standard size for a kitchen towel, and I use them every day for all kinds of things in the kitchen. All right, and finally, the last card that I have for you. Oh, this is an example of a, could be a gym towel. It's a microfiber towel, very absorbent. And we have a flannel washcloth or wash rag. It can be called any of those things. It's a small square about the width of a hand towel used by wetting, applying soap, and then using to wash the skin. And it can be about this size. Now, this is not a washcloth, but it's about this size. This is actually like a dish rag. Like you could use this to wash dishes. And it's made of very absorbent material. Kind of has a waffle weave to it. But look at the pretty colors. See, I thought this would be a good example to show you of all the different colors that you can see in these different towels. I would consider this a type of towel. A washcloth could be any color, any design, any pattern. You know, there's just limitless opportunities and options for that. Now, before we go play in the Thunderstorm, yeah, you brought your lightning rod. It was kind of hard to avoid with it being stuck in your head like that. Were you born that way, or was that like an accident? You don't want to talk about it? I'm sorry. Before we go out and play in the Thunderstorm, though, I want to go over a few things that are not towels, just to avoid any awkward situations or confusion. The first thing I have to show you is an overpass. This is called an overpass. This is where traffic goes over another road. You can see a road down here, and this is the overpass. Now, you will note that the overpass is rectangular. Yes, it is. Yes, and it's large, like a beach towel. But you can't use an overpass as a beach towel. I know it's raining. I know. Yeah, so if you see this, this is not a towel. No, not even in special circumstances. This will never be a towel. Okay, I know you're always looking for exceptions. There's not one. Does anybody know what this is? No. Oh, you try so hard. No, it's a cup of coffee. And this is never going to be a towel either. If you tried to use this to dry anything, like if you tried a cup of coffee on your body after a shower, it's not going to dry you off. It's probably going to hurt, especially if it was just brewed. It's going to be kind of warm and it won't feel good on your skin at all. So don't try to dry off with a cup of coffee. Yeah, even on a hot day. Almost. Very, very. It's Aunt Frida. No, it's not. I'm sorry. It's a frog. This is a frog. And it is also not a towel. That's not a towel. Now, they might feel wet, a little wet. They drink water all day, just in case somebody picks them up, especially toads. By that I mean they can pee on you. They may feel wet, especially if you handle them a lot, but they're not a towel, and you don't want to try to dry them with a towel. They don't really like you messing with their skin. Just basically, if you see one, just leave it alone. Yeah, don't eat it or try to talk to it or anything. Just, yeah. People frown on that. Just keep walking. All right. One last thing, and then we're going to go play in the storm. All right. This is called a magic carpet. And there's the cat. Yeah. Cats are not, no. Neither one of these things is snackable. Okay, so it's a magic carpet, which, according to fairy tales or stories or whatever, you can fly on the magic carpet. Now, it may look like a towel. It's actually not. If you ever do find a magic carpet, Actually, if you ever find one, come talk to me and we'll confirm that it is indeed a magic carpet. In theory, it's something that you can get on and give it commands or something, and it will fly you through the air, and you have to hold on. Or I watch Aladdin. That's all I know to tell you about that. We don't have a chapter in the book about that. So, yeah, looks a little bit like a towel, but it is not a towel. Yes, that's all. That's okay. All right, everybody, yeah, get your keys, get your kites. Okay, got to get them tied on. There you go. We're gonna go out and we're gonna start our new section on electricity. We were gonna wait, but the storm has hit, so we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of study on electricity. All right, great. Everybody ready? Yeah, let's go.